Good morning, class 7th. This is your biology book. Okay, we have discussed our chapter number 2nd in our previous videos. We have completed the exercises. We have completed the short answers too. Okay, so you have to see your previous videos for the exercises and the short answers. Now, in today's video, I am going to give you the long answers or the answer the following questions in details. So it is on your page number 31. Answer the following questions in detail. Okay, your first question is, what is blood? And you have to describe its components. Okay, what is blood and describe its components. So for this answer, you have to come on page number 27. First on 27 for the A part, and for B part you have to open your page number 22. So first we will discuss from the page number 27, the A part. What is blood? Blood is a fluid connective tissue containing different types of cells embedded in the blood plasma. It is in your, let's recapitulate. Okay, it is, let's recapitulate last 6th point, okay, about blood. So blood, what is blood? It is a fluid connective tissue and it contains different type of cells and they are embedded in the blood plasma. So it was your definition of blood. And what are its components? For its components you have to open your page number 22 where the topic of blood is given. Okay, so its components are, its components are as follows. First one is your red blood cells, second white blood cells, and third one is your platelets. Okay, so we will not do it too long. We just have to write the function of all the cells. Okay, so first one is your red blood cells. The function of red blood cells. What is the function of red blood cells? You have to underline it from the third line. They carry oxygen and carbon dioxide to and from the different parts of the body to the lungs. Okay, they distribute the oxygen to your body parts and they take in carbon dioxide as a waste product from your body parts. Okay, second one is your white blood cells. So what is the function of white blood cells? It is also given in your third line. Okay, so for white blood cells, they protect the body against infection. Okay, the white blood cells, what is its function? It protects our body from the infections, from the various antibodies. Then third one is your platelets. Platelets, what is the function? They help in clotting of the blood. We have discussed about all these components when we were discussing the chapter. Okay, so this is your long answer. First, B part. A part is in your let's recapitulate points, point number that last 6th. Okay, and the B point is on page number 22. You have to write about the components of blood, that is RBCs, WBCs and the platelets. Clear? Now moving to the second question, second long question, that is your, how are connective tissues different from other tissues? Okay, connective tissues different from other tissues. So what is the answer? As the name implies, connective tissue, connective tissue. What word is coming in connective tissue? Connect. Okay, so what is the function of connective tissue? It connects our other tissues and organs. Okay, it connects the other tissues and the organs of the body. So you can write it down as the name implies, connective tissues connects the other tissues and organs of the body. This is your answer number 2. Okay. Third one is, what are the functions of muscular tissues? Name any 2 organs that are formed from muscular tissues only. So for functions of muscular tissues, you have to open your topic of muscular tissues. That was on your page number 32. Okay, that is in your page number 32. So what is the function of muscular tissues? It is here on page number 22. The muscular tissue forms the muscles of the body. First function is the muscular tissue forms the muscles of the body. And second one is the contraction and relaxation of the muscles help the body to carry out different types of movements. You can move your hands, you can move your legs, you can move your neck. It is just because of the muscular tissues. Okay, so the contraction and relaxation of muscles, it helps our body to carry out its movement. So these are the 2 functions of muscular tissues, and this is long answer, third A part. Okay, for B part you have to write it from the question itself. Coming back to the question, name any two organs that are formed from the muscular tissues only. So which two organs are formed from only muscular tissues? They are stomach and brain. Okay, so the two organs that are formed from the muscular tissues only, they are stomach and brain. You have to write it down. Okay, now coming to the question number 4th, it is explain the structure and functions of epithelial tissue. We have to discuss about the epithelial tissue, its structure and functions. So for epithelial tissue, you have to come to the topic of epithelial tissue. It is on page number 17th, the first page of the chapter. Okay, so epithelial tissue, we have written about that location in your short answer, so no need to write about the location, where it is located or where it is found. Okay, we just have to discuss about its structure and function in our long answer. So first you will write the heading, structure of epithelial tissue. So what is the structure of epithelial tissue? The cells of epithelial tissue are tightly fit together, having no space between them. The cells of epithelial tissue, you can look in the diagram. So cells of epithelial tissue, they are tightly packed. Okay, they are closely packed and fit together with each other. They have no spaces in between. This is the structure of your epithelial tissue. Okay, next one is function. So you will write the heading, functions of epithelial tissue, and there are two functions. First one is it supports and protects our internal organs. Okay, it is the protective layer. We have discussed about it. It is the protective layer of cells. So it protects our internal organs. And second one is it prevents the entry of germs. Okay, so these are the two functions of the epithelial tissue, structure and function. It is on page number 17, the first page of the book. Okay, under the topic epithelial tissues, structure and functions. Understood? This was your long answer 4th. Now comes your question number 5th. Okay, question number 5th. This is what are involuntary muscles. For involuntary muscles, it is on your page number 23. Page number 23. Okay, under the topic of involuntary or unstriated muscles. Okay, so you have to write it as points. Don't write it as paragraph. You have to write it as points A, B and C. Okay, so your first point is these muscles are not under the control of individual's will. Okay, these muscles, they are not under the control of our will. Can you move your heart? Can you tell your heart to relax or to contract? No. Okay, it just happens. It is not under our control. Okay, so first one is these muscles are not under the control of individual's will. Then your second point is these are smooth structures without any striation. Therefore, they are also known as unstriated muscles. Okay, so there are no striations. You can look in the diagrams. Are there any striations present? There are no dark or light bands. Like in voluntary muscles, there are bands present, but in involuntary, there are no light or dark bands. So they are unstriated muscles. Okay, and third one is these muscles are found in the walls of hollow organs such as stomach, intestines, blood vessels, and urinary bladder. So it is found in the walls of the internal organs, walls of hollow organs, and those hollow organs are stomach, intestines, blood vessels, and urinary bladder. So this was your answer number 5th, long answer 5th. It is on page number 23 under the topic of involuntary or unstriated muscles. Okay. Now comes your question number 6. So what is your question number 6? How can you make your cardiac muscles work harder? How can you make your cardiac muscles? Where are cardiac muscles present? They are present in your heart. They are present in your heart only. Okay, so how do they work harder? Our cardiac muscles work harder because our heart muscles work continuously and never get tired. We have discussed about it. If our heart gets tired, if it stops, what will happen? We will die. Okay, so it works 24/7 and it never stops, never gets tired. Okay, so therefore our cardiac muscles work much harder than any other muscle, because if they get tired, we will die. Okay, so this is your answer. You can write it down. Our cardiac muscles work harder because our heart muscles work continuously and never get tired. Okay, so this is your long answer 6th. Now turning the page. Next comes your long answer 7th. Okay, describe connective tissues and you have to name its different types. Okay, so about connective tissues, where is the topic of connective tissues? It is on your page number, first page of the book under the connective tissue topic. It is on page number 17th. Okay, first page of the chapter. Connective tissues are specialized for connecting the various tissues and organs together. We have done it in this short answer also. So connective tissue, as the name suggests, they are specialized for connecting various tissues and organs together. Okay, first point. Then second point is, where are they found? They are found in different structures of our body like bone and blood. Okay, this will be your second point. Now third point is, cells of connective tissue contain a large amount of intercellular substance called ground substance or matrix. So intercellular substance means the space between the cells. It is filled with a substance and that substance is known as ground substance or matrix. Okay, then on the basis of structure and function, they are of following types, 3 types. First one is your connective tissue proper, second is skeletal tissues, and third one is your fluid connective tissues. These are the 3 types of the connective tissues. So this was your long answer 6th, A and B part. You will write it as A and B part, otherwise you will get confused. Okay, so it was on your page number 17th and 18th. Next comes your question number 8. This is describe structure and function of the bone. So about bone, we have to go to the topic of bone. Where is the topic of bone? It is on page number 20. Page number 20. So you will write this answer. This answer is way too long and each and every point is important. Okay, so you have to write it as points A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so your first point is about the structure of the bone. First point is, it is hard and porous tissue which has a good supply of nerves and blood vessels. First one is hard and porous tissue. You must have noticed bones are hard, okay, and it has a good supply of nerves and blood vessels. Second one is, the matrix of the bone tissue is filled with cells called osteocytes. We have just discussed that the intercellular spaces, it has a substance called ground matrix. So that matrix is composed of cells. Okay, छोटे छोटे cells present होते हैं matrix में, and those cells are known as osteocytes. Osteocytes. Okay, then the third point is, the matrix is arranged in the form of concentric layers, and that concentric layers around the central canal, and it is called Harvasian canal. Okay, Harvasian canal. This is your third point. Now fourth, the osteocytes are present between the fluid filled spaces called lacunae. Okay, now these osteocytes, they are present between fluid filled spaces and they are known as lacunae. And last point is, all the lacunae communicate with each other by a network of fine canals called canaliculi. Okay, that canal is known as canaliculi, and from that all the lacunae communicate with each other. Okay, so this was about structure of the bones. Now next comes your function of bones. So there are only 2 functions of bones. It forms the framework of our body. Okay, and next one is, it protects some vital organs such as heart, brain and spinal nerves. So this is your function of the bones, structure and function of the bones. You will write this answer in points because it is long and important. Okay, so this was your long answer 8th. So for today, we are just discussing 8 long answers. This much is enough for today. Okay, you have to write it down. Next long answers and the difference between and think critically, we will discuss it in our next video. So up till then, complete your work in notebooks. Okay, finish up your exercises, short answers and long answers up to 8th. Thank you.